heading southeast towards the Colosseum, and I bought some life and berserk spells, so we have that. And here we are, riding down. We're walking southeast. Here we got the desert, and we're gonna meet some random encounters. And yeah, Colosseum. And yeah, we're gonna walk around here and encounter some kind of different enemy types. So we're walking around in a circle, and there's two types that I'm looking for. Ant lions. There we go. And we have the chimera, or however you pronounce it as well. But the antlions is what I'm after. Chimera is the boss from previous, if you remember. I'm adjusting my headset a little bit. And also there is an enemy, kind of looks like a fish. Yeah, this one. Here they are, Landray. So this is the one we're looking for before we head up to the Colosseum. And I got two people that are stunned, can't fight right now for a few turns, I guess. But it shouldn't be any problem, so coming up, getting back up towards Colosseum. And there's the Colosseum. See? May you fight well this day. To the victor goes Hilda, Princess of Fynn. Something heavy is coming. Kinda looks like a behemoth. And it is. However, since it's still kind of early in the game, mid or kind of early, so I don't think it poses a major threat. It's usually the enemies that appear towards the end of the game that become difficult. Besides, we're pretty strong now. Very strong. We should go pretty soon. And there it goes. It vaporizes and disappears into small particles. Level up with the bow. Nobly fought. Now let us give you your just reward. Oakley dokley. Here is your reward. A reward befitting a rebel, Firian. Hey, where'd he go? He disappeared. Uh-oh. Huh. Throw them in jail. Throw them in a cell. We got surrounded. Holy moly. Well, we woke up. What's going on here? Stir the iron gate blocks the doorway. Huh? What was that? Huh? Guess it was nothing. Lights out, sucker. This is for rescuing me from the mines. I'll pay my debts. Now, get out of here before they catch you. Paul saved our bacon. Yeah. Thanks, Paul. But where did he go? And this chest, I think, is guarded by monsters. Dual heads, 2 different kinds, and stalagmite. That didn't hurt. Some of these could be new enemies, I think. All that for an antidote. Continue here. And we walk in this door. Elixir, cottage, and ether. always forget that. And we have 4 out of 4 chests, so that's good. That means we don't gotta check more rooms. Was some kind of a glitch first. Walk in, up the stairs. What the? There's a new enemy. Spectre. Undead enemy. Kinda like those earlier ones, Shadow and whatever their name was called. They steal life and they hit you, kinda like vampires. So when they hit you, they kinda heal themselves a little bit. But we hit harder, so they shouldn't really not pose any problem whatsoever. Couple of magic attacks just to gain levels and physical attacks and their history. Pro tech level up. Kind of fun. Some magicians. These can drop good tomes. So here's a list what they can drop after battle, and you can use whichever one of them you want, place them how you want, and then you can just keep farming them, and you can sell them at a shop later on. So farm, 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 and then you just sell them. Death Flower. Enemy that can... I think they can confuse you. If you are unlucky, so if they get a hit in, they could confuse you, and since you have a high level attack, you might end up killing yourself by knocking yourself down. But if you get a hit in first, they shouldn't pose a threat, because pretty easy to kill. Sleep grass. Parasite, new enemy. They steal life, I think, or magic or something when they attack you, but we're strong, so we only take him out in one hit. So these guys, the Sorcerer, you can farm them, and as well as the Wizard, but the Sorcerer is the one that can drop the Flare Tome and other powerful tomes. So here's a list what the Wizard and the Sorcerers can drop, so keep farming away until you get what you want. And the wizard drops a bunch of useful tomes as well, but the flare tome that the sorcerer drops is very rare, so you might have to grind a while in order to get the drop. So it's up to you. I'll give it a try for a few minutes and see if I get it, but I'll give it a try. So there we removed Gordon's weapons and stuff, armor, because he's gonna part with us. Princess Hilda, hold on, we'll get you out of there. Hilda, are you alright? Gordon, I never thought to see you here. Gordon, take the princess and go. We'll draw the guards' attentions while you escape. Thank you, Fynn. Be careful. So let's head back after we have, after all, saved the princess. And I'm trying to see if I can go through the wall again. But anyway, let's head back the same way, going around in the S. But we're not going the way we came from. We're going towards the entrance. This is where we fought. Came in, and this is where we fought the behemoth. Can I go in there? Guess not. And we're out. So why not? So we're gonna head, because if you see on the map, we're going there to where the ship is, and you can still see it on the mini-map. So let's head to the northwest towards the ship. And then of course to the west until we reach Altair. The rebel army has arisen. Our first move will be to retake Castle Fynn. Prince Gordon and Princess Hilda have pitched camp near Fynn. You should head there immediately to lend your strength to the cause. And of course, we kinda just head on up here. And here you can see them, the camp, just after the bridge, so you just head down there. Here. Fynn. And we can talk to this one. You don't want to be hacking your way deep into the enemy territory without me. And Layla joined the party once more. I'm not going in any specific order. I'm just... Ooh, 2,000 gills. 1,000 gills. Just get them in any specific order. Doesn't really matter. So nice details. Very nice details. And we got 1,000 gills. Heading up the stairs. And we go to the right and then north as far as we can go. Through the door. Test tome. Toad tome. And break tome. Then we head back to the south and then take a left. A parasite. Brain. Brain is new enemy. But not a problem. We're heading back. And then we go up in the middle. Keep to our left. And monsters in a chest. Sergeants. So take care of the sorcerers in the back first, because they throw magic. And when you're taking care of those, you can wipe the sergeants out. But focus on taking the magicians out first, because they can do the most damage. Oh, we're Buster. Well, these are all undead enemies, so fire works very well. You can also throw garlic if you have. And physical attack, of course. But it shouldn't be a problem, really. Use whatever magic you have, fire, thunder, blizzard, and physical attacks. Fire works best. Also, you can throw healing magic. Maybe even potions. Maybe some Phoenix Downs if you have. Maybe that is instant death. ball. Here we go.
All that for a potion.
Giant gloves. We continue up towards the throne. And we talk to this guy that's sitting here on the throne.
Rebels here? Where are my soldiers? No, it can't be. This was all a trap.
And here's Gottos. He can be pretty strong, I guess, on some attacks, but shouldn't be any problem really. Let's see what you got. I think you got 2000 HP. But shouldn't really be any problem. Fire. It's thunder. Try to hit us. And there he goes. Sword and knife level up. And he dropped the haste tome. You defeated the enemy commander. It's so good to finally be back. This would never have been possible had we not worked together. Thank you all. And now you can talk to her. And we got field research advanced. And of course we got rebel victory. So, talk to Hilda again. It's good to finally be back. This would never have been possible had we not worked together. But one thing still troubles me. Minwu left to Mysidia, but we've not heard from him since. It pains me to ask this of you so soon after winning back our castle. Would you go to Mysidia, learn Mysidia, and then ask about Mysidia? Mysidia is a land of mages. Without the aid of their magic, defeating the Emperor would not be so easy. I've heard that a spell sometimes referred to as the ultimate magic lies in the Mysidian Tower. Obtaining it requires 2 masks. Learn masks. Ask about the mask. The white mask rests beneath this very castle. You must recite an incantation to open the door that leads below. The words Ekmet Teloes have been passed down from antiquity. Learn Ekmet Teloes. Ask about Ecolab. Forgive me, I'm afraid I don't know the door's location. Okay. Talk to Gordon. We could never have retaken Castle Fynn without your help. But there's one problem. Winwood still hasn't come back. Would you go to Mysidia and find out what happened to him? Ask about the masks. Ask about Ekmet Teloes. Or ask about Mysidia. The Mysidian Tower is rumored to house the Ultimatome, a text containing the ultimate magic. Learn Ultimatome. Ask about Ekmet Teloes. With his majesty gone, no one knows this castle better than Hilda. If she doesn't know, Paul just might. He's always calling himself the greatest crook in the world after all. Ask about Ultimatome. I'm certain it would prove invaluable in the struggle against the Emperor. Ask about Ultima. According to legend, a passage to hell opened long ago. Monsters poured through the passage and entered our world. Ultima was the magic that drove them back. That's what we can learn now, and we head on out. Straight down, 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 down. And that's gonna conclude this episode. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you join me again next time. Take care.